What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back to more Final Fantasy XVI. Let's continue. They're referring to my ability to grasp other icons, maybe? Oh, that's a really ominous laugh, though.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here.
But there
We should go.
is a hooded man. I think it's like something bestowed, like the creator bestowed the 8 icons with power over the various elements or something. Wish we had looked at that mural more.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second Eikon of Fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second Eikon of Fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
I'm gonna see Joshua just pop up out of the bottom right now. He's right there.
If he is here, then The disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounding. The hour is later than I thought.
Yeah, Joshua knows something, man. There's Joshua knows some kind of like ancient stuff for sure.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
Who did what? Is it a head in a box?
Who delivered the coffer said... He said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them down. Out. Now!
Yes, yes, my lord.
I'm guessing it's like a box of Benedicta's ashes. Her remains, basically.
Benedicta.
Yep. I wonder why Joshua's hiding in the shadows from us, though. Like, he clearly saw us. Freet awoken, has gained the control of the icon of Freet, allowing him access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. Slots for Freet's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the ability tabs menu. Limit gauge beneath the health bar. Release the beast in semi-prime when this gauge is full. Fills in both by taking damage as well as offensive defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily gains attack potency, speed, HP regen, and guard-breaking strikes. Sweet.
So, what next?
Well, next is looking at Freet and doing some other things. So, limit break 1,000 to upgrade that. Well, first, let's reset you. What do we have? So I'm going to storm of fireballs that circle around Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. Do you get like really good when you're upgraded or something? Storm of fireballs. That seems really lame. I mean, should I try? Let me try it. Let me try it. Multiple hits and force the enemy back can be used in midair. That seems like just a better version of Rising Flames, to be honest. Willow the Wikeys.
We returned to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. or she may be loath to leave. I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
And I guess we already know Titan's on deck. That's the power I really want, man. Titan with the timed blocks and all that. I can't wait. I don't know anything about Bahamut or Odin's. Don't know if we get Ramuh's or Shiva's. But I know Titan stuff
Torgal,
is
what
gonna
is
be
it?
dope.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Torgal's running ahead. Looks like I see glimpses of fire behind this gate. That ain't good. Why would they? What the hell? These guys are dicks, dude.
What happened here?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
Straight killed that dude outright.
No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
It's kind of funny. Okay, are we out of combat? Alright, I'm gonna be honest. That's the silliest shit I've ever done. Oh no, we're still in combat, okay. I'm not a fan, but it is kind of funny seeing it be like brrrr.
Did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one. Kill all of the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs. We're innocent people.
I like that, but it's definitely a little bit on the chaotic side.
Stay down.
Give me fire!
You want to block? Block this.
Wipe this place off the map.
I mean, it does seem like it would get like a ton of extra damage added in over time.
Sick of Torgal.
I do like that a lot. Oh, big chungus.
Burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
Oh, we're totally killing her ass. She's dead.
My mother ordered this. Why?
Clive.
Because she's a bitch, bro.
You can wait.
think I know what I want from my abilities now.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
That's messed up.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Please tell me we get to kill her.
We're too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harboring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck! My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help. Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with. We do. But it can wait. In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us. All right. And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you. When you're ready, then.
Who's this sneaky little shit?
Rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Oh. Dude looks like a sneaky used car salesman. Don't like him. And it looks like we need to go, we have to go back to Hideaway. It's not letting us do anything else. Gonna do a little bit of respecking. Righting the wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. Have allotted it.
Oh, wait, what was that? Hold up. Oh. Huh. I didn't even know you had attributes. Okay, so abilities. All right. Will of the Wikes. No, shit is goofy. Ignition, on the other hand, this I like quite a lot. That seems really, really solid. So we're gonna hang on to that. I think Ignition combined with Rising Flames, and then I mean, I think I'm gonna end up taking a Titan ultimate, but until then I think Aerial Blast is gonna be worth it. So we'll pick up Aerial Blast, and then my go-tos are gonna be Rising Flames, knock them up into the air, after that, ignition right after them. So it's just big damage on both. And over here we have gouge as well as aerial blast. So Garuda oriented more towards stagger, Phoenix oriented more towards damage. I like that. I think that's a good setup. We will take back those points. And with what I have, can I get any upgrades? No, I cannot. That's almost too flashy. Battle perform. I wonder what upgrading limit break will do for us. Before we go talk to Sid, I've gotten all sorts of materials.
I'm busy here. What do you want?
Looks like nothing's going to compare to the custom gear I got from, what's her name's house?
Look what the girl dragged in. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Yeah, Invictus is just completely and utterly outclassing it.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Push through. Oh, there we go. Sell. Hold up. What does sell all valuables do? Yeah, I think that thing I just noticed in the bottom left corner. I think that just sells
Finished, are you?
anything that's meant to be like a sellable.
Don't mind me. Just taking it.
I want to go take down Kupka. I want Titan powers. Give me the Titan powers.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Hell yeah. Beat her ass. She deserves nothing. Queen thought. Capital of the Holy Empire, northeastern storm, peninsula that dominates Olafest Bay and is home to the Mothercrystal, known as Drake's Head. All the Empire's major institutions are located here, including White Worm Castle, seat of the Holy Emperor, meeting place of the Cardinals.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the Blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the Black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
God, dude has an armrest. It's a marble armrest.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Aether. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Love the little water walkway there. Some very nice stonework. Very aesthetically pleasing.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mothercrystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mothercrystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mothercrystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mothercrystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Destroy the establishment.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Beforehand, I want to go beat up Titan first and take his abilities, because those are important to have.
Myself into. I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Alright, well, we have a little side quest. Let's go take a look, see what this is before we wrap this episode up. If this is like a...
Just taking a quick breather,
If it's a real quick one, I'll just bang it out now.
Wanted to send a message.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my...
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your...
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are... No. I'll just have to... Oh.
Fine.
Are you serious?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. If you can find everything I dropped, and if you can find Sid...
If it's there.
Wonder... I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales.
Seems like, probably an easy quest. So is this the only quest here? The only side quest before I head out?
The letter won't last very long out of me.
No, there's not. There's another one. Okay.
Elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Alright, well, since there's multiple quests, we are going to wrap things up. I'm going to go ahead and... Well, we'll just wrap up here. I'll pick that one up next time. We'll bang out both of those and then head on out. So, y'all stay tuned. We obviously have more coming your way, and I'll catch you then as we continue.